Hello friends, this is Darkscream and welcome back to the Weekly Vault. This week it looks like I've fixed my frame rate issues, right? Does it sound bad? Does it look bad? No, this is looking good, right? I think it's going good. So anyway, not only have we improved the quality of the videos, but we improved the quality of the vaults. Not really, but we got a little bit further on some of these characters. So without further delay, let's check it out. First up, we've got the Monk. I don't think I've had this character on Weekly Vault before. I have every class at level 70, but this was the very last one, even after Evoker. So in the last week it gained 15 item levels just from, like, getting out there and starting stuff. I'm not even really sure what spec I want to play with it. I guess Brew. I think probably Brew. Just to do like LFR queues. So we're pretty much good with anything here. Let's see what we get. Alright, tier pants, strong contender. A ring with speed, that's not bad. That's pretty nice. I can convert, right? Like I can make other pants. And then tier helmet. Yeah, and this character will have a bunch of charges, right? And I only have 2 piece, so it's not like taking that piece will give me the set. So I'm actually going to take the ring with speed. Especially this character is going to be doing actually Nax runs to farm that shit. So, alright, good job, Monk. Let's move on to the next character. Next up, we have the Dragon. The Evoker only got through, I think I just snuck in a couple normal bosses, so this might be a single pick vault. What we really want is a trinket for preservation. Or maybe augmentation. Tier gloves at a higher item level? Not what we were looking for, but not bad. Alright, can't complain about that one for the low effort I put in. Let's move on to the next character. Next up, we got the Shaman. Now the Shaman we did full normal, I think. Yeah, so really we were clearing LFR before we were ready to move on to normal. Pretty much anything will be good here. Alright, 421 belt, no socket, not great. A ring, game likes giving me rings. That would be a 10 item level upgrade and kind of better stats. At least if I'm playing Resto, I think. Or a tier piece that I do not have that is significantly higher item level. I think that's the play. Yep. Gotta take the tier shoulders here. That's a big upgrade, I think 13 item levels in one go. Oh, and they look cool too. I really like this Shaman set. It's looking pretty good. Alright, good job Shaman. Let's move on to the next character. Next up, we got the Priest. Now, the Priest did really well this week. I think we've got a full vault of heroics, and we ended up getting pulled into a mythic key, which I normally don't like to do, but, you know, guildies needed help, wanted a healer. So, I think we're opening a pretty good vault here. This will rival my Paladin's vaults in the last videos, although my Paladin got a little further. What do we want from this vault? I mean, heroic gear will be good. Probably whatever comes out of the mythic keystone slot will be the auto pick, but we'll see. Alright, so an offhand with avoidance to replace my offhand with speed, but it's not great stats for Holy. I've got a chest that I guess we would just flip into tier. Or we wouldn't, because that is right there, so we could just gain 10 item levels on our chest. Or, oh, okay. That's pretty good. That's probably the best ring I could have pulled. Maybe one with mastery would have been better, but like, That's an easy pick. Wow. That was like a 2 item level upgrade, not bad at all. Alright, good job, Priest. Let's move on to the last one. Alright, last but certainly not least, we got the main, the Ret Paladin. So we got an interesting vault this week. We got 3 mythic bosses, and that's it. So, it could be a crappy vault, or it could be a best in slot item. Let's see what we get. You know, that's not what we were looking for. That's really not what we wanted. So there is a case to use this. I think technically it might even be slightly higher DPS if I go through the trouble of upgrading it. But the utility case for using it for movement is there. I'm gonna take it. I honestly don't know if I'm gonna use it, but 2 tokens isn't gonna help me that much anyway, right? So we're gonna accept the trinket that I'm skeptical about. I think it seems slightly higher in theory, but I also don't like it because it's a minute 30-second cooldown, so it doesn't sync up with wings and stuff very well, you know? But maybe the utility will be useful somewhere. We'll see. And with that, we've come to the end of this week's Vault video. We had a pretty good run. I think we'll keep pushing the Priest into higher level content. That seems to be going well. We have a bunch of other characters who want to jump in Heroic this week too. And then I still have like 2 or 3 characters who are basically LFR fresh that I can run up, which is good because as we see on my Paladin, I'm running out of stuff to get. Unless I'm going to go get Mythic Sarkareth in a pug group. There's not a lot of gear left I can get for my Paladin, so... and I'm maxed on all my profession knowledge for enchanting and jewel crafting as well, so it's like, well, what do I do? What I do now is I progress the Nax and Skullomance recipes, I guess, and I can run the Mega Dungeon, I could do the Time Rifts. Time Rifts are kind of fun if you haven't tried them. So goals this week, I like hitting the Time Rifts, I'm collecting some of those appearances and stuff. And I want to just keep gearing these alts because there's really nothing else to do. It's kind of a weird patch. Looking forward to the PTR, some of these Dream Surge events actually look pretty fun too. So maybe I'll hop on the PTR and check some of those out. As always, if you're enjoying the content, you can hit that like, you can hit subscribe, you can leave a comment, let me know what you think. Anything is appreciated, and I appreciate you watching this far. Again, my name is Darkscream. Peace.